Just had a quick spin-up tornado that just hit the ground. It was in an unwarned area. It was a quick spin-up that just happened. Yeah, it was a tornado emergency. There was a tornado emergency down south. I just turned on my phone and said, "Oh crap! You know what? I gotta go live." Gotta get a good radar tower. So it's still ongoing. So it's a tornado emergency. Might have uplifted because our velocity signatures are remember, this is like all for like a 5% chance of strong tornadoes today. They should have upped it to 15 with a hatched. So it's still a PDS tornado warning. So they've downgraded the tornado warning. So it's no longer a tornado emergency. Storm that I did want to cover was up here. This was a unwarned tornado warning that we had a couple of minutes ago. Hitting in Newton, Kansas. Just want to make sure I'm right about that. Yeah. So we're going to slow it down a little bit. You're going to notice that there's going to be an area that's going to pop up. And it's going to be an unwarned area, but it is warned by a severe thunderstorm. You're going to see the little couplet form. It was a quick spin-up tornado. And there's the debris from that tornado. You know, and this whole thunderstorm right here is a 90-mile-an-hour wind gust and $half size hail. So a pretty intense thunderstorm that we got going on right now. Got that really big, massive hook near Newton. And it's rotating. You got to think about it. It's still like almost 90 degrees here. So in Newton, it's 88 over 63. So real quick spin up because we did have a little area. Let me slow it down. So right near is it. So Buller, we had a little couplet starting to form for our velocity. We had another one down here near Burton. And it starts to become a little bit more intense as this one does too as well. And then it just uplifts. I mean, they weren't supposed to get this deadly tonight. Really surprising. And, it's real terrible that this is all happening right now. Storms are moving very fast. Yeah, I'm back with another live stream. I should have went live before, but I had no idea that I didn't think it was going to be this destructive tonight for the tornadoes, because they only gave a 5% risk for tonight. I believe that they should have did a 10% or 15% with a hatched risk of tornadoes. It's like they have redid the severe thunderstorm watch with a 70-mile-an-hour wind gust. The main storm that I'm watching right now has 90. It's a pretty destructive severe thunderstorm that we have going on right now. Yeah, apparently there was a tornado emergency that just happened. It had to be like half an hour ago, and they just released the warning about 5 minutes ago. Now we're just watching the storm in Newton, Kansas. It's a pretty scary one. I mean, this is how fast it's moving. It's got that really scary hook on there. Yeah. It was in Oklahoma. So the storm that just got tornado emergency was the storm that I think Connor and is it Brad Arnold is chasing. So it's for Thomas and what is that? Cluster City, Oklahoma. I gotta see because usually there'd be just be one big long Boeing Echo. This might be it right here near Junction City and Newton. Look how fast this storm is going though. For the Newton storm, look how fast. I mean, this is like 90-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is like, holy cow. What's going on? I think we might be seeing another tornado on the ground pretty soon. It's going to be a deadly one. Yeah, you can also see on radar, like, look, that's how fast it's moving. I'm not speeding anything up, so I have it on the lowest settings. Yeah, so they issued another severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag, half dollar size hail, and 90-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Hey, Master Frog, how you doing? I think I can show you. I have it on the I don't know how to show it, but and this is such a fast storm. We might have something trying to form on the ground, or it could be already on the ground. It's a really destructive thunderstorm. Oh yeah, that new scan is just not. Now that's a hook right there. That is a hook. That Newton storm. Yep, big time. They're gonna put another tornado warning. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing goes PDS or tornado emergencies. I'm gonna take a look at that. It's gonna be getting some. I didn't press that. Just normal thunderstorm for right now. But we're gonna be watching this this storm system a little bit more closely. Is you got to remember this was only supposed to be a 5% chance for tornadoes, not something like this. But the winds were expected. So in the next couple of scans, we're going to see what this thing's going to do. I mean, there's nothing big on coalition coefficient, so that's a really, really good sign. This is just a really dangerous thunderstorm. So a lot of these thunderstorms have just been granted as destructive. So a lot of these storms right now are 90-mile-an-hour winds like that. No, I don't like how that looks either. It's got a massive hook. They'll extend they should be able to extend the tornado warning. They're gonna have to do it real fast, so that storm's really moving out of that area. Because it's hooking into the storm, so this thing would be rain wrapped. Yeah. Last scan was 2 minutes ago. Might be trying to cycle out. Remember, Master Frog, this is nowhere near you. Pretty sure this storm is going through another cycling phase, so it's going to try to put down another one. It's kind of heading right towards Oklahoma City. It's moving at, no, it's moving east at 30 miles an hour. No, they're not satisfied. So the next scan, so this is, was it like 3 minutes off? I want to know what the next scan is going to look like, because you got this really big couplet. It's a scary looking couplet. I think you already have a derecho up in Kansas. That's what that storm is. This is just a lone singular cell doing what it wants to do. Okay. issued another tornado warning. For like 2-inch diameter hail. Get a lot of wind with this rotation. Okay. They did? All right. That's good that they tried to calm you down. Yeah. It's too far. It's probably that shelf that on where you are. So like Newcastle or Anderson, you might be seeing this storm in Fairmount or Gas City doing some hail. For Indianapolis, though, you're really gonna get that. Gonna get that line that's gonna be coming through. Which way is that going? Oh yeah. Give me one moment. It does. It does seem like this year is just a bad year for. Asking about these storms. They're moving. They're moving that way. This is a PDS tornado warning. Not only is this dangerous, is that you're probably going to get a clockwise spinning tornado too as well. It's going to be south of Thomas. You have a little couplet starting to form. Yeah, I hope so too. It's just terrible that this is happening. You have your couplet, and you have another couplet. I don't have X or Instagram. You can see it through your window. That's terrible. I do have Discord. I can link that server into the feed here. All right. All right. Yeah, I hope everyone stays safe from these storms for tonight. It is a real terrible situation that we have for this to go on. So there's still a PDS tornado warning with lime size hail. Yeah, I mean, we're still a little bit further out, so, it could be worse on those days, but that does not sound good. If it's real bad on those days, I'll go live, but it's gonna be a little later because I got work during the day. It'll be around 8 or 9. Yeah, lime size hail. That's 2-inch diameter hail. So we got 2-inch diameter ice balls falling from the from the sky. All right. I just stream at get off at 8:30 a.m. Well, I get off at work at 8 p.m. and then that'll be streaming from then. My bad, but yeah, I usually go to work at 11 and at 8 o'clock at night. And then that's the plan for when I go live. The storm just seems to be dissipating, but could always go through a cycling phase. Yeah, that's a monster. Yeah, that. Storm is dissipating. The storm's going through another cycling phase. Yeah, you got a pretty good storm. The other storm that. So I have this open, and then I have my phone open to look at make sure the other storms aren't really, but the storms are really. You got a pretty good shelf cloud with these storms. With this big, I think it's a Dratro. And it's rotating up. There's a big rotation. You did? Oh, all right, thanks. So the storm's moving very fast. It's got a limited amount of time to put down a tornado. So there's really just gonna be a big wind threat. But I'm not saying that there could be a tornado. I mean, there still could be a tornado with the storm. But in order to keep up with the storm, you'd have to put down a massive one. Yeah, I mean, it's as strong as an EF1 or EF0. A lot of side lobing with the storm. I mean, if that's the safest place that you think you can go, then I would go there. When I went to this camp in Wisconsin, and it happened like 2 times. I had been 2 years. There would be like 2 nights where we'd have to go in the storm shelter. We'd sit there, watch movies. There was one time where this island that we would stay in Wisconsin. I'm not going to give the location away, but we lost a lot of trees that day, and the island's never been the same without those trees. It's just really sad when there's a big windstorm like this. You're going to get a lot of wind, and it's just going to knock down a lot of trees, and it just kind of ruins the geography of the area. That place is just never going to look the same without those trees. They're not going to do anything. They're probably going to have you. There's really nothing they can do unless you have like a injury. They're probably going to give you a list of therapists that you can go to. Yeah, that would be the best option to do. Next couple scans, we're going to see what the storm's going to do. This is the most worryable storm at the moment. It could be going through a cycling phase. Still radar indicated, so that means really nothing's on the ground yet. A lot of the stuff on coalition coefficient is hail. They're hail readings. We'll see what this storm does, but it's heading right towards Oklahoma City. It's really not going to be a good situation if it decides to tornado out again. Yeah. Looks like we have two couplets. One near the one south of Greenfield. You mean your Discord? All right. Let me throw the thing back in again. I got to. It's a Discord server. This is in Oklahoma, near Bridgeport, Oklahoma. It's in the direct path of Oklahoma City. Got another severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued for the top part of the storm. It's for 70-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball size hail.
Are you done streaming?
It's at 9:38. I'm just waiting for another update through coalition coefficient. It's also 9:38. This couplet is going away, but we still have this big couplet over here to the south of Greensfield. There we go. There's tornado warning that section of the storm. Right, it's going right towards Oklahoma City. I did not do anything for 500 subs. I'm not all Not all tornadoes come from hailstorms. Hope Sharon's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Trying to figure out this thing's on the ground or not for the coalition coefficient. A lot of this stuff is just hail. And so, since the storm is so tall, let's go to ecotops. Yeah, well, the storm is 51,000 feet. Then, that's why it's not reading. Yeah, that's why that is a little bit distorted. Is when you got an ecotop of 51, is it kilofeet, which is you can add 3 zeros to that to make it feet. The storm could also be going through a cycling phase. Again, another cycling phase. But you still got temperatures in the 80s down here in Oklahoma City. Yeah, good night, Daniel. Thank you for tuning in for today's stream and stopping by.
No. I gotta get that. It's a boss fight. It's a boss fight.
Boss fight?
Yeah. I cannot be sitting there in front of a boss fight.
Yeah, kind of what I feared is that you got two couplets, one in Bridgeport and one south of Bridgeport. Be trying to throw down a double on the server. All right. Not feeling good? Try not to worry about it. Try thinking of something else. Try watching your favorite movie. Try doing something like that. Just as a reminder, these storms are not in your area. All right. So yeah, I need something to play in the off season. So I know there's a game out there for like tornado chasing. There's a guy named, I'm gonna give him a shout out because I watch him. His name was Jeff Fabiano. He played this tornado game or storm game, and it seemed fun. Really cool. Okay. A really massive hail core with this storm. It does look like the storm is dissipating, but that other windstorm is just keeping on going. Now, what's everyone's thoughts here? Do you want to go? Do you want me to go check out that windstorm, or do you want me to keep on watching this storm? Looks like a dinosaur. Uh, yeah, dinosaur. I'll have to make that one of my emotes. Our plan for doing for emotes is that we could just do a whole bunch of storm emotes. You know, why not? So that I gotta remember it's been like it was an hour in for that dinosaur. It's going down a little bit, so it's only 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Yeah. Velocity has gone down a little bit with this storm, but it could be going through another cycling phase. That'd be. I'm just looking at the Discord right now. I gotta remake my Roblox account. I've not played Roblox in a very long time. It's probably been, oh man, probably a couple of years now. Maybe 4 or 5 years, actually, at most. Yeah, so Oklahoma City is right in the path of this storm. Now, what I'm hoping that doesn't happen is this thing. I don't want this thing to tornado out. But this storm did tornado emergency a while back, like over an hour ago. It's not looking good though. There's a lot of hail with the storm. A lot of hail. Got a giant hail core. You're back. Welcome back. Oh, I know what you meant. They're getting a lot of giant hail here. Is it? It's going to be impacting El Reno in a little bit, in a little while. It's in Calumet, Oklahoma. I hope I'm saying that right. So it's a radar indicated tornado warning and still golf ball size hail. Black stuff is hail, like giant hail. We are getting that hook formation again. The storm's going to try to cycle another one, and I hope it fails. Yeah, the couplet. Still radar indicated. You're real tired. All right. See that hook right there south of, is it Calumet? I think that would make things worse than they are. That things are really are, because you might manage like you might think about a real bad situation, and it's not a good idea. Yeah, it's gonna be Tuesday and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, it's gonna be on Tuesday. It is an enhanced risk. They could enhance it more, because we're still like 2 days away. Counting today as day one. Still know the day of the storm. This one's trying. The storm is trying to put down another one. Yep. It could strengthen. Since we're only like, 3 days away from that event. It's on Radar Omega. In order to download it, you have to download the iOS or Android version. It's a Radar Omega. And then to use it on your computer or laptop, you have to pay $5 a month. I think about $5 a month. I don't remember how much I pay for. All right. I know there's a flat fee of $8 to use it for live. No, you got to pay well, all payments are done through the phones. You just select which one you want to do. So I think it's like the first one. So the first off, you got to buy it for $8, $8, and then $8 or $9. I don't remember how much it is. And then you can select your which tier you want. There are 3 tiers. There's a chance because we're still far out. Yeah. There's also another one called My Radar. It's a nice one to have, but you just can't stop the motion. Yeah, that's correct, Nugget. It can weaken or strengthen. I have not. It's another paid thing. And I don't want to have 2 apps that are radar. Because I won't be able to use 2 apps at the same time. This is on Radar Omega. I use custom color tables for my radar and velocity. So I use Viper HD as a custom color table. And then I use GR level 2. GR level 3, V2 version 2 for my velocity. Then my reflectivity is Viper HD. It's similar to what Ryan Hall y'all uses on his streams. Yeah, this storm is going to try to produce another one. It's going through a cycling phase. Only time I'll use radar scope is if they reach out and want to sponsor a video. I'll be happy to use their app. Yeah, you can already see the hook within the storm. I'm gonna make a better hook. Now, if this hits Oklahoma City, it's just really going to be a terrible situation. Yes, it's already rotating already. I don't have the emergency app. All right. Okay. I'll have to download it right now. It's like they have just issued another tornado warning. It's mostly going to be the Oklahoma City area and more. All right. Yeah, thank you. That's really good to know. I'm always on my phone a lot at work, and I'll get those notifications. But yeah, thank you for telling me about that app, Isaiah. No, the scary thing is that it's already growing an inflow line. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious they do that on purpose for the noise. You got thunderstorms here in same areas. Yeah, we'll take a look at those. I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna tornado out. If you just heard one, you got another one coming towards you. It's in Newbury and Maple Hill. It's from that line of storms down in, is it Osage City? Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, the storm's trying. We hit 520 subscribers. I want to say thank you everyone so much for subscribing to the channel and tuning in. And we're currently at 19 likes so far. The current goal for the stream was 10. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in and liking the stream. It really means a lot. Thank you everyone. Like El Reno is going to dodge this rotating storm right here, but they are going to get slammed with that hail. Yep, long Captain Hook. I have. Spam emotes.
What's that?
The storm has to get a little bit more organized in that rotating hook. Not quite yet on coalition coefficient. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's a really good thing. We are, well, this is the current update right now for radar. It's a current scan. Yeah, I mean, you're getting, yeah, Reno's about to get slammed with hail. To the hydrometer classification. So yeah, that is giant hail. Five windows, you mean like 5 windows smashed out, or? This thing is really hooking. It's probably going to either hit Mustang or be slightly to the north. It does look like it is kind of path of Mustang. Not bad. Like you got Connor over there. He is this dot right here where my cursor is. That is Storm Chaser Connor. He's going to go and try to intercept this storm. Okay, all right. Take your time. This is going to be a terrible situation if this thing actually touches down for Oklahoma City here. And also people say this is like a tornado magnet. It's quiet and peaceful here. If you're talking here in stream or if you're talking in Oklahoma right now, if you're in Oklahoma City right now, I'd be taking shelter if I were you. Depends on where you are from. You could have said in a past stream, but I've totally forgotten. Yeah, it's just gonna try to make contact with that air.
My ortho's on the 29th. Yeah. 1 year late.
This was just updated. Probably seen the next couple of scans, whether the storm's gonna tornado out or not. I'm hoping it doesn't. It won't look like it's gonna try to do another different hook approach. We could get a twin on the another. Then you got this hook that's trying to like worst case is you get two twins, but this velocity signature is not good. Plus, we are getting close to the radar tower. All right, welcome back. You're back too. All right, welcome back, Isaiah. Yeah, it's not quite yet though. Yeah, we're already seeing this could be just a flaw, but we're seeing another hook formation from the storm. It's going to be a deadly situation pretty soon if the storm actually decides to put the tornado down. It's going to be right in the heart of Oklahoma City, or at least south of it. Oh, I got a piece of crap computer laptop that I'm doing that I have. I'm gonna plug an Ethernet cable into my computer. That might screw things over, but you know. Yeah, you're getting a real bad. Yeah, you're getting a real bad reading. I mean, it could be side lobing, but that's not a good reading on radar. for velocity. And it's heading right towards Oklahoma City. All right, this thing is on the ground now. All right, yeah, see you in the next live stream. So we currently have a PDS tornado warning for the outskirts of Oklahoma City. There you go. There's your tornado. So it just hit this neighborhood right now. It's going to be taking all that debris, lifting it up in the air, spreading it everywhere. It's going to be heading towards south of Settlers Ridge.
The Minnesota Timberwolves won.
Oh my god. How close?
They won by 8 points.
Just upset.
Yeah, they were down by 20.
Oh.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night, Gregory.
Your son's live stream. Five 500 people wishing you good night.
They love you.
I mean, velocity has gone down a little bit, but that can always change. Still got a pretty good terrible situation that we got going down so far right now. Looks like it doesn't look that bad on velocity anymore, but could see a different scan in a little while. They're doing like really short scans. So probably in another 2 minutes or so, we see another velocity scan. Still got that on the ground, that tornado on the ground currently. Coalition coefficient is about, it's a minute from its current scan. We'll probably see another one in the next minute or the next couple of minutes. But if there's anyone in this area, you got to get the shelter now. The storm, the tornado is moving towards Yukon. It's hitting, going to be. Yeah, thank you, Nappy. Thank you for tuning in tonight. You're going to see the next couple of. Like this tornado is being just sucked up right into the storm. Yeah, it looks like it is heading right towards, or at least going to be. I mean, this thing could change at any moment. This thing could change direction. But it is going to be getting into some pretty popular areas. That airport, though, it's going to get slammed by that tornado. This thing would be rain wrapped. We're probably going to be, I'm looking at we're probably going to be getting another tornado pretty soon. So we're receiving another hook, a hook echo. It's pretty obvious where this tornado is because you can actually see that in radar. But now we're actually getting another hook. Another hook echo. Yep. What a terrible situation this is. Yeah. We have an ongoing tornado at the moment. Looks like it is weakening. It's going to be heading towards right outside of Yukon. Actually, it looks like it has just uplifted or it picked up something really massive. Or it has not, and it's just moving and not picking up anything. We're probably going to be getting another tornado here shortly. So we got two areas of concern. So it might be putting down a twin. But this one is a little bit more organized. Waiting for the next scan to come out. Still waiting for an update on coalition coefficient. I wouldn't be surprised if this storm is trying to produce another hook north of Mustang. Oklahoma. Kind of have a little bit of rotation in here. Our main area is going to be right there south of El Reno. Wouldn't be surprised if they extend this tornado warning, which I'm pretty sure they are going to do. You got a lot of rotating in this storm. See that hook? I was going to try to put down another tornado. Hook is really starting to advance. The storm is actually going to be changing. It's going to try to push all of its motion into this area so it can perform. They just issued a tornado warning for Oklahoma City and more. For golf ball size hail. Yeah, there's that hook. I'll be right back. I gotta take a bathroom break. Yeah, this thing is really advancing towards, probably going to be the north side, or really heading towards Valley Brook, Oklahoma. It's a radar indicated tornado warning. There's your velocity. This is 3 minutes old coalition coefficient. So it is really starting to hook. So Oklahoma City is just going to get hailed on. This is heading down towards Valley Brooks and more. So anyone in that area, just get the shelter now. Yeah, we're getting a little couplet starting to form. South of 240. My radar, I'm pretty just sure this thing is on the. We'll have to wait for the next scan to go through. I'm pretty sure this thing is on the ground, but just going by radar. I have to wait for the next scan to come through, maybe in a minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes. And again, we are getting close to that radar tower, so it's going to distort radar a little bit. Oh, that's a massive hook. All right, so you will be banned now. That's how you get banned real easily from the channel if you post stuff like that. This is your velocity signature. It's last taken at 11:10 p.m. Eastern. For a lot of folks down in Oklahoma, it would be done at 10:10 p.m. This is still off by 2 minutes. Heading right towards Valley Brook, Oklahoma. I'm gonna wait and see it what the storm wants to do, if it's going to put it down or not. It's going to try to rotate it. Cycle. It's going through a cycle phase again. This radar is going to get distorted pretty soon in the next couple of scans. It's getting really close to that radar tower. It's moving into populated areas. It's kind of weird on what it's doing. I just broke the hook. This stole old velocity data. We are 2 minutes out from a scan. It has just been updated.
Oh, there you are.
So Oklahoma is really getting hail. The whole city is getting hailed on. It's been just down. The tornado warning has been downgraded to ping pong size hail. Going to go through another recycling phase. Oh, we just hit 30 likes. Thank you everyone for liking the stream and subscribing to the channel. So unfortunately, I gotta go for the night here. So I'm gonna apologize about that. I gotta get up early tomorrow. I have some things that I gotta do. It's getting a little late now. I'm in Eastern time. It's almost 12 a.m. I gotta head off to bed. Just want to say thank you everyone for tuning in to tonight's stream, liking the stream, subscribing to the channel, and just want to say thank you for that. I really hope whoever's in the path of this storm here stays safe and follows the emergency precautions that National Weather Service has in place. So thank you for tuning in for the stream tonight. And I'll see everyone in the next one.